What if the most terrifying creatures on Earth don't live on land, but right beneath us? At depths where light cannot reach, where pressure can crush metal, there exists a world we know almost nothing about. Creatures that look like they aren't from this planet, sounds with origins no one can explain, and depths where humans have almost never descended. More than 95% of the ocean remains unexplored, and that means that right now, in the darkness, something may be hiding that we can't even imagine. We are used to calling our home Earth, but look at it from above. 71% of the surface is covered by water. We live on small islands of land in the middle of a vast, living ocean. This is our planet's greatest mystery. We built powerful telescopes to peer into other galaxies. We sent robots to Mars. But 95% of our own ocean still remains a total mystery to us. Life on the surface depends on the sun, but underwater, sunlight is a luxury. The first 100 meters are a world of color, but by 300 meters, it's an eternal autumn. Here, at depth, time stands still. Water temperature drops almost to freezing. Pressure begins to crush everything filled with air. For a human, this is a border beyond which lies alien territory. We enter the mesopelagic, the twilight zone, a place where shadows have no end. Here, light is not warmth, but a ghostly glow. It's home to creatures that have never seen the shore. In this gloom, every silhouette is deceptive. The massive eyes of the inhabitants are tuned to catch the last photons of light. This is where the evolution of fear begins. To survive, you must either glow or become the darkness itself. 1,000 meters. Beyond this threshold, the sun ceases to exist. We enter the midnight zone, the bathypelagic. We are surrounded by an abyss up to 11 kilometers deep. The pressure here is equivalent to an elephant standing on your thumb. The silence here is deceptive. The ocean is not empty. It breathes, it waits. And the creatures here don't just survive. They rule a world we are only beginning to imagine. To survive here, you must forget everything you know about biology. A world without plants, food is a rare gift falling from above, or prey that must be lured into a deadly trap. The deep-sea anglerfish, a creature that turned darkness into its primary weapon. This is the only light many victims see for the last time in their lives. But anglerfish are just the tip of the iceberg. Deeper live those who for centuries inspired legends of the kraken, giant squids, 10-meter monsters with eyes the size of soccer balls. They are capable of seeing the slightest movement in the dark, where the human eye is powerless. They are the eternal rivals of sperm whales. The battles of these titans occur in total silence, hidden from the world. We find only suction cup scars on whale bodies as evidence of these wars. Some species haven't changed in over 400 million years. They are older than dinosaurs and survived 5 mass extinctions. Ghost sharks, or chimeras, they have no bones. Their entire skeleton is made of cartilage, and their heads are covered in electroreceptors, capable of sensing a prey's heartbeat from meters away. The ocean hides creatures that can live forever. Greenland sharks at these depths slow their metabolism so much they can live up to 500 years. But the deeper we go, the less we understand. For every 10 meters of descent, the pressure increases by 1 atmosphere. What happens where the pressure is 1,000 times higher than at the surface? In a place we call the Challenger Deep. The Mariana Trench, the deepest scar on our planet's body. a massive crescent on the floor of the Pacific Ocean, stretching over 2,000 kilometers long. If you flipped Mount Everest and dropped it to the bottom, its peak would still be submerged under more than 2 kilometers of water. This place is the true edge of the Earth. In 1960, the bathyscaphe Trieste was the first to reach the bottom. The pilots spent only 20 minutes there, hearing the porthole crack under the monstrous weight of the water. Half a century later, James Cameron returned here alone. He described the floor as a desolate, lifeless landscape, resembling the surface of the moon. But the abyss is not silent. In 1997, sensors recorded the Bloop, a sound so powerful it was heard 5,000 kilometers away. Was it the cracking of ice? Or the voice of a creature larger than anything we can imagine? The answer is still hidden in the darkness. Even at a depth of 11 kilometers, where pressure can crush steel, we found ordinary plastic. Humanity left its mark before it could even finish exploring. The Challenger Deep is not just a depth. It is a mirror of our world. And it is still waiting for those who dare to look deeper.
For centuries, sailors have reported a terrifying phenomenon. The ocean itself begins to glow. This is the Milky Seas effect. A vast area of water, sometimes the size of a small country, that glows with a persistent light. Science attributes it to trillions of bioluminescent bacteria. But why do they all light up at once, across thousands of square miles? This remains a deep-sea mystery. However, the most famous ocean mystery lies closer to the surface: the Bermuda Triangle, a patch of the Atlantic where countless ships and aircraft have disappeared. In 1945, Flight 19, 5 U.S. Navy bombers vanished without a trace. What is it? Magnetic anomalies? Or something else entirely? But the abyss reveals not just modern wreckage, but also impossibilities from the distant past. Consider the Antikythera mechanism, a complex ancient computer found in a shipwreck. Its sophisticated gears prove that ancient cultures possessed technology we can barely imagine. Where did this knowledge come from? And what other impossible devices lie buried beneath the silt? Finally, we must face the most disturbing mystery of all: USOs, unidentified submerged objects. Fast-moving, intelligently controlled objects that defy our understanding. In 2004, U.S. Navy pilots recorded an object entering the water from the air at impossible speeds. Could it be that the abyss is not just a place of ancient ruins, but a base for something otherworldly? The real aliens might already be here, lurking right beneath us.
As we look to the stars for a second home, we often forget that a vast, unexplored world lies right beneath our feet. The ocean is not just a source of food, but a potential sanctuary for a growing humanity. Future cities might thrive beneath the waves, powered by the immense energy of thermal vents. But our relationship with the abyss is fragile. We have polluted places we've never even visited, leaving chemical footprints in the deepest trenches. To protect the ocean is to protect the very heart of our planet. The abyss is calling. It challenges our technology, our courage, and our understanding of life itself. We are but guests in this silent world, and the more we learn, the more we realize that the greatest discovery is yet to be made. The abyss is watching, and it is waiting.